Alrighty, let's mix it up a little bit and explain some of the gear that I've been using when we do these coin shoots. And if you notice, we've been doing a lot of our coin shoots at night, mainly because the day job prevents us from doing the coin shooting like we'd like to. And then on top of it, a lot of the parks have people, be it kids and their parents and whatnot. So it's hard to get a good search in while you're while the park's crowded. And so going at night has been a deal maker for us, and we've been doing really well. And when the gear that we use, pretty much the same stuff that we use in the daytime, other than add in a little headlamp that goes on a hat that we wear. So let's go over what we use when we go coin shooting, or what I use, yours truly. All right, so the first thing is pick one of these up at Walmart. It's a little LED light. Looks like 3 LED lights, really bright. Only cost $1, and that's a perfect amount of light needed just so I can do the search, hold the camera, in this case the phone. We do everything on this phone that we have, and able to capture the moment. All right, so that's our first piece of gear that we have, a hat with an LED light on it. Picked up at Walmart for $1, and oh, by the way, we got an extra one because it was only $1. Other thing at night, we do have a backup one light, and it's this one. Picked this one up at Walmart for $1 also, and we just kind of keep it hanging on a tool belt. So the other gear that we have, that I have, is a tool belt that we picked up at Home Depot several years ago. A little place where you put your hammer. It turns out the Garrett Pro Pointer that we use fits perfectly in there. So moment's notice can grab it, and we're able to find our treasure. And what's nice with this is we'll keep the treasure in this pouch. We'll keep the trash here. And then these are just incidentals if we just happen to put something in there, or it's by accident. Mainly just use this one pocket for the light. And it does have a clip here so we can move about and it's not a problem. Put it on a little web belt. Hangs on our side, on the left side, since I'm right-handed. And it seems to work really well for us. I think it was on sale for 7 something, 9 something way back when. And it's worked out really well for the Garrett Pro Pointer. Joined one of these one of these metal detecting forums years ago, and one of the first things someone suggested was get a pinpointer, so I did. And I've been happy ever since. I don't know, I think there's new ones that are out there, but picked this one up way back when. The only thing is put a little label to say negative, so I know that the battery is the negative side versus the positive side. That's the only thing done different. Did see some other folks put super glue and cornstarch on the end here. We probably will do that here because we're starting to beat it up here. Anyways, Pro Pointer has cut down the amount of time trying to find a particular, be it treasure, trash, or whatnot. That pinpointer has been really done well for myself. The other thing is we had one of these old headsets that we picked up at Radio Shack years ago, and it finally died. And ended up, I think it was like a 20-year-old, about 20 years, and then it died. So just about earlier this year, picked this one up. Just had a gift card from Cabela's, and I think it's like Technetics or something. And this worked out pretty good too. So like having this because the battery lasts longer on the metal detector. Plus it's got volume controls on both sides, so it can make it louder or softer. Depending on the noise. Plus it's got the covered ear pieces, so it does drown out the noise and whatnot from others. So that's been really nice. Other thing is have knee pads. I don't know how many times I'll be out there metal detecting, and for every find, I'd say 3 to 10 times you've got trash. So having these knee pads have made a big difference in being able to just do those deep knee bends and pick up trash as well as treasure, and just keep getting a little workout in too, but not beating up your knees, because you'll definitely beat them up. So some other things. Got these EpiPen containers. All right, so we knew someone who had used EpiPens because they had some allergy problems, and when they used them or ran out or expired, they were going to throw these out. Well, it turns out this fits perfectly right in here. And so when we're out and about hitting different places, let's say you're at playground 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Or put the coins here, put the other things, non-coins here, just something to make it a little bit easier. All right. Last piece, and this one, we've gone through many of them over the years, and we found that this particular trowel, different makes and whatnot, been out there, but what I look for is it's solid, and it's got a solid one piece. It's basically been cast as a trowel. And this has a little rubber handle on it, and what I've done is filed this end here to just a little angle so it helps dig in. But since we do most of our metal detecting on a playground and to mulch, it's really easy just to dig up with this thing. So the main takeaway is get one that's solid instead of the one that has a little rivet with a little thin handle. You'll break it, or the other one that is pressed metal that's been stamped, or I don't know what you call it, but you'll quickly break those easily. So we've had this one for 20 years, so it's not broken. Okay. Okay, and the metal detector we use is a Fisher 1225X. Picked it up from Kelly Co. back in 1988. And it's worked out really well over the years. No modifications to it. We did lose a little washer-like piece that holds the this little, I don't know what you call it, knurled feature that lets you extend it, extend the shaft up and down. Did lose it. Luckily got a letter into Fisher, and they sent me a replacement, and it's been working like a charm ever since. Before that, just took some duct tape and held it in place. So I've been really happy with this. May eventually switch it up and get me another one or a different one. But for now, this is the over 30-year-old metal detector that we've been using recently. All right, so appreciate y'all joining, and we hope can get more metal detecting out there and coin shooting, and hopefully share some of the treasures that yours truly finds.